Hey everybody, once again, Ryan with Polar Fox Technologies, Polar Fox APU. Just got back from the Mid-America Truck Show Monday. Did our first install of the week here. We got our new condenser fan light installed as well. We just got those in. Like I said, this 2020 Freightliner Cascadia, and it actually has like the studio setup. So it's the first one we've done that doesn't have a traditional, like a double bunk like you normally see. So it's a little bit different with this install. I have the truck running right now. So as you can see, the AC and everything is running. So you can run the truck and the AC at the same time with this system. So that's another advantage as well. So I'm gonna shut the truck off so it's a little bit quieter out here and show you guys a couple features. All right, so truck's off a little bit quieter. We have the AC running right now just to test everything out. Had it running for about an hour or so everything's looking good. Also, they did a self-install on the heater with our HLN heater, so that's in here as well. So everything's in here on the passenger side baggage compartment. Compressor, we got the heater here, and then our evaporator box with the blower fan. So nice and cold, we got a little bit of condensation there. A little warm on that one, it's all normal. So I wanted to talk about longevity of this system versus some other systems out there. So in the past, we had done some backpack units that are out there where you have all that compressor and electrical equipment outside. I actually just had one of those systems come back in. It had been out about a year. We just did a little maintenance and some troubleshooting on that. Like I said, it had the traditional backpack unit. When I took the cover off, I was quite shocked about the amount of corrosion that you see, because basically the same, all these electrical connections, terminals, the compressor, all that stuff is basically outside in the weather. So when we designed this system, we try to get away from that and have the minimal amount of stuff outside of the truck. So the only thing we have out here to fail is that condenser fan. It's 20, 30 minutes to swap out and at roughly $200 for a fan. So that's really the only thing outside that you have that. I mean, it's rated IP68, so that's one of the highest ratings for weather tightness, I guess. So you shouldn't see any issues out here, but like I said, that's the only thing that's outside. Yeah, so again, like I said, all your critical components are all inside the truck, protected from weather. When you're hooked up to a trailer, you guys that drive, like I've driven, you know it's like a vortex back here where all that grime and salt and rain and water and everything, it just sits back here in like vortices. So the more you can keep out of the weather and keep inside, the better. So that's why we designed the system the way we did. So as with all of our installs, we use our standard 400 amp hour system, 4 batteries of our Skana power batteries. Also, if you do have an existing system and you're looking for a better battery to make your system simpler, we do sell the batteries individually. Actually, a truck behind me, he had a factory Freightliner system, and we actually put 6 batteries into this unit here. So, and he's been pretty happy with it so far as I know. A lot of people are asking about charge time. So like I said, we got a 400 amp hour system. We're direct off the alternator. So the BMS protects the alternator and protects the batteries at the same time. It's not gonna burn up your alternator or anything like that. So it's only gonna take as much as what the alternator is capable of putting out. So with the stock alternator, we've been seeing charge times between 3 and 4 hours. So if you got a bigger 300 amp, you're gonna see a significantly faster charging time. So right now, about the maximum is probably about 4 hours or so. It's all based on what other loads and everything you have while you're driving down the road. So like I said, typically if you're just starting up, idling, 3 to 4 hour charge time right now on the base system. So we do offer additional batteries. We can add 2 more batteries or 4 more batteries in a step box or a frame box for you if you want more runtime, more capacity. With those, you'll see a little bit longer charging time as well, given that you are charging a bigger system. So as far as maintenance with this system, I mean, with the batteries themselves, obviously not a lead, they are lithium dual purpose batteries, so there's no acid. So you don't get the green, nasty, the acid buildup that you see traditionally on lead acid batteries. With salt and stuff like that, you will get some of that green corrosion that just happens from the road grime and whatnot. So just cleaning the batteries as normal like you would any other battery. Every 6 weeks or so, we suggest running the batteries all the way down to shut off and then charging them all the way back up. Just calibrate the BMS basically so it knows the top and bottom of the cells. That's pretty much all the maintenance there is, other than with your evaporator unit inside the truck. There's a little screen in there like there is on pretty much every other unit. You can take it out, wash it with in the sink or hose or whatever, or blow it out. So that's pretty much it as far as maintenance goes. As I said, this is a little studio setup here. I mean, I kind of like it. This is the first one I've seen like this, so it's kind of an interesting setup, kind of like the Volvos, but actually I think I kind of like this better than the Volvos. So again, everything fits into this side box right here. And then we got our ducts coming out. We got our heater duct coming out here, which, like I said, they installed this themselves. They had some stuff going on with that I had some wiring things, so we fixed that for them. Got that. I've been running that heater as well. So running the heater and the AC at the same time, which most normal people are never going to do. So, but it's a good way to test your AC. So, it's a nice cold air blowing out there, good amount of flow. We have your remote control, and we put our panel right over here. Okay, so about the batteries and runtime. So we have a app here. So I'm actually looking at one of the batteries right now. So you can only look at one at a time because it's a Bluetooth device. So you can only hook up one with any Bluetooth device. You can only hook up one at a time. So right now we're pulling on one battery, we're pulling about 8 amps roughly. So that is going to be times 4. But right now we're pulling a total of 32 amps, and I am running both the AC and the heater at the same time right now just to test and make sure everything's good to go. We have a 400 amp hour system. It has a reserve capacity of 12%. That's where the batteries shut off. So theoretically, you have about 350, 360 amp hours. So right now, as this is running, pulling that load, we divide our 32 amps into 36, and we get about 10 and a half hours roughly of runtime right now at these conditions, which I have everything running pretty hard, although it's not that hot here right now. So when you're in a hotter ambient temperature, the conductors and everything are going to get hotter. Everything's going to run hotter, so it's going to be more resistance, more amperage when you're in somewhere where it's 90 degrees versus 60 here today. So with that, as it's hotter, runtime is going to go down. But right now, we'll see a little over 10 hours in current conditions. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. So again, just coming back off the MAT show, appreciate all the support and everybody coming out down there. We just signed up for the Texas Trucking Show in Houston, Texas at the Energy Center. That's June 21st and 22nd. We'll be at booth 721. We'll have our working display unit down there and our booth set up and a couple batteries and heaters. So you want to see stuff in real life, and it's about two and a half months, we'll be down there as well. So check us out there. Also, again, looking for dealers and installers. Got a great program, very profitable for dealers and installers. So check us out at polarfoxapu.com.